Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I know I've been MIA for a little bit, but just life got in the way. But I'm just starting off, waking up in the morning, drinking my coffee, and I'm just going to start with my eyebrows using the Traveler palette by Anastasia and just using Fudge and Noir. Per usual, I haven't changed my eyebrow routine in a while. So I'm just going to underline my eyebrow and just fill it in as usual. I'm really making sure that my arch shows, so I'm really defining my arch. So I'm doing the little arch and filling it in. Now I'm going to be carving out my eyebrows and cleaning them up a little bit. I'm just using the Wet n Wild concealer in the shade Ivory, and I'm just using a Morphe brush to do that. I first start out with the bottom, and then I work my way up top, and I start carving up the top, and then I also do in the center in the middle of the eyebrow so it can be nice and clean. I'm now going to use the Jaclyn Hill palette, and I'm just going to use the middle brownish shade and put that as a transition color. I'm just using a big fluffy brush, and I'm just going to start working that into the crease and making sure it's really blended out, and just keep on intensing it by adding more color to it. So as you guys can see, I'm just going and just making sure it's blended out and just keep working it in. And here you can see that it's a little darker, and that's what I was going for. I wanted it to be bright enough and to be able to stand out when I use the other colors. And I'm just going to be doing that on the other side. And now I'm just going to use this Firm Rosa ColourPop palette, and I'm just going to use that burgundy shade that's right there in the bottom. And I'm going to just start working that also into the crease. And I'm just going to make sure to blend both of those colors out and just make sure it's nice and smoked out. For this part, I didn't fast forward any of it because I wanted you guys to see how long it took me to actually build up the color and to see how much time it actually takes to blend every color out and to make sure it's nice and smoked out. Now I'm just going back and forth, and as you guys can see, I'm switching from brushes to make sure it's blended out. So then after that, I'm just going to cut the crease and not go all the way. I'm just going to go maybe 1/3 of the way, and I'm just going to use the same Wet n Wild concealer in the shade Ivory. Now I'm just going to go back in with the Femme Rosa and use that sparkly rose gold shade, and I'm just going to place that on the lid on top of that concealer. I do not set the concealer, I just put the color right on top. I know some people set the concealer first and then put the color, but I feel like there's no point to that. That's just an extra step that you're doing and just wasting your time, but you can do however you want. Now I'm just using that burgundy shade again, and I'm just making sure to blend out the edges from me cutting the crease. Now I'm just going to add the NYX glitter glue, and I'm just going to put that all around the inner corner and work it all the way to the top. I don't really know how to explain what I'm doing here. You guys can just watch and see what I'm doing. I'm just placing the glitter glue there, and then I'm just going to put the glitter right on top of that. That's what it should look like after you put the glitter. And I'm just going to do my regular eyeliner, and I'm first starting out with the e.l.f. eyeliner, and then I'm just going to fill in the rest of the eyeliner with the NYC. And these two colors, or these two eyeliners, are bomb together, but too bad NYC discontinued this eyeliner because it was my favorite. But things happen. If you guys have any eyeliners that you guys love and recommend, please comment below because I need a new eyeliner and I'm desperate to find one. And I'm just setting my face with the cucumber water, and I'm just going to be doing my foundation, which is the Maybelline Fit Me in the shade 220. As you guys can see, I really put a lot, and I was so shocked, and I was trying to like put it all back into the tube. But yeah, I first spray my brush, and then I just dab the foundation on, and then I just do circular motions and just put it on my face. Making sure that everything's covered, because lately I've been breaking out a lot, so I'm making sure everything's covered, and I have a lot of redness. As you guys can see, like, the redness gets covered by this foundation. This is my ultimate favorite foundation. And now I'm just going to conceal. I'm using the shade 10 from Maybelline Fit Me, and this is also my favorite. So I'm just doing little triangle, well, really big triangles, because I love to conceal and I love to highlight. Then I'm just going to the bridge of my nose and then my forehead. And this is me being extra as fuck. But just blend it out. And I'm using the G2 brush, I believe, or the G3. It's one of those. And it's from Morphe. And this is my favorite brush to blend my concealer out. So you guys can see me and my sister were really bored, and this is what we do. Don't mind her hair, because she never likes to do her hair. And this is me getting a little eating break because a bitch was hungry. So now I'm just going to bronze up my face, and I'm using the Wet n Wild Duo. It's the concealer, or not the concealer, the highlighting and bronzer. I will leave everything in the description box if you guys need to know what I'm using. And then I go on top of that with the Hoola bronzer, and I contour with that. As you see, I'm using the Hoola bronzer to carve out my cheekbones because a bitch is trying to look snatched, you know. And then I'm just going to go in and put some highlighter on. You guys, these two are like bomb as fuck together. This is Fuego, and the other one is the Master by Maybelline. And look at that. That shit is fucking popping. Like, I got so many compliments that day of my highlight saying that it was mad popping. I was like, hey, thanks. Look at this. Look at this. Like, I'm so shook. Look at the nose highlight. The nose highlight is like, boom. I'm done looking like a glazed donut, because, you know, that's my go-to. I'm going in with the Limbo from ColourPop, and I'm just putting that on my lips and just making sure they're nice and lined and plump. This is my favorite liquid lipstick, and I think it's so perfect for fall now. Now I'm just smoking out the bottom lash line, and I'm using that same burgundy shade that I did on top of the eye, and I'm just working that in the bottom. And this is me trying to decide which eyelash I wanted. These are all the eyelashes I already used, so I think I picked the Demi Wispies. I think that's what I chose. Yeah, but this is me posing, being extra as fuck again. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, please give me a thumbs up, and please comment and subscribe. Bye.